what's happened from there? So it's got some great reviews in Mojo and Wire and Uncut in the UK. The Australian got a 4-star review last week, a few American blogs. There's been various radio play and stuff like that as well. So in, I think some BBC and some ABC and like the Norwegian and like Finnish versions of those, which has been great. And yeah, just lots of little bits and pieces. And I think a lot of it's about that small, it's a leap, but it's about those kind of small growths as well, where this will mean, if X% more people know of my work now for the next thing, or that when I do get to tour, that's really important. I work in COVID kind of plays with this a little bit, but if there was funding for 2021 or, to go into or the next year after, I'd probably want to request some, what I would consider applying for is money to do with live presentation and promotion. So I'm doing a couple of little launches for the thing to make up for the RPAC one and the Melbourne the Cider one. I'm doing a show at the Tivoli for the Brisbane Festival, which will be great, but hopefully next year, travel dependent of course, there's some tentative Europe and UK offers. So yeah, getting to go back over there and do that and develop a really good video for the show and to, those kind of things. And that's what, that would be the way, because that continues the body of work ultimately, where it's like I'm promoting that album, written about this area, and I'm performing songs from that as well.
There's possibilities here, artistically, really. And for us, as filmmakers, for us, it's very exciting. Our next project, which is called Caged Creatures, we have a follow-up, Pluto the Feature, but by nature of the visual effects component is so large, it's an expensive exercise. So Caged Creatures is a romantic black comedy. It's very different. And it's very much an actor's piece, so 7 speaking roles and it's all dialogue driven. But once again, the Redlands just gives it its full, it's a character in its own right every time. So with Caged Creatures, we're going to be shooting the exteriors in November when all the poinciana trees are in bloom, and using that red as the key, once again, a leitmotif in the art direction of the film. But also being a romantic black comedy, it's people getting hit over the head with shovels and dying, and it's a black comedy. So the red becomes, the blood red becomes the, we're going to do little greeting cards that say, holiday greetings from the bloody Redlands.
So I would definitely look at applying for funding again, and I tend to look when I apply for funding because my projects are more about community need, about what the community will require. So I may apply for something that's more hands-on, so rather than a masterclass, it's more a workshop, and I would look at what the community in the creative sector in the Redlands would need to be able to apply for that. So I guess that would come out of the end of the project I'm doing now. The other project I've got in hand at the moment is I am writing 2 workshops, one on IP and one on grant writing, funnily enough, and I may apply for some scholarships for people to do those workshops at a reduced cost.